safely, and wouldn't you know it? Well, Alexandre, they are not going to let you forget that one easily.
Leask gets a good piece of this and gets enough of it to go all the way.
Michael Leask be a confidence player, and we've seen it time and time again. Once he gets that first one away, he gets...
Takes on long on, and Tim David holds on, has to come forward. He's been exceptional in that position, and Leask does get one maximum, but then he's given it away.
Seen it throughout the course of the three-match series here. That fifth or sixth stump, Scotland keep trying to drag it leg side. It was the undoing of them up to speed.
It's a real drag down, and given the treatment down the ground, not a good delivery, and McMullen will cash in for back-to-back 50s against Australia. It's his third overall against the men from down under. He loves playing against them. Watt goes down the ground, gets more than enough. He's going to get 6. It soars over the side screen and out of the venue. Oh, what a beautiful shot. We've seen him do that once already.
They don't look to go too square, they look to go straight. Hold the pose, Mark Watt, the cameras are watching you. A bit of a wink.
Cut away. Hits it into funny areas, does Mark Watts, and that's a fine stroke, intentionally getting it over the head. What a take. Oh, that's superb. And a dop of the cap from Travis Ed McMullen. He can't believe it. I'm not sure if Head can either. An outrageous grab, plucking an apple from the tree.
Wow. Normally we say that about his batting, but oh my goodness gracious me. I mean, he doffed the cap earlier when he took a much simpler cover.
Tries to go down the ground, but gets it absolutely nowhere. Mitchell Marsh nestles underneath it and holds on. Australia's catching generally when they've got there has been exceptional.
Jarvis, we see, stays still looking to target his favourite area over long on, extra cover. Another roll of the fingers, holds in the surface.
Bowls in, the off stump is gone, and brilliant from Hardy. It's a cross-seamer that may have just hit the skiddy surface and kept a tiny bit low.
Tomavov wasn't quite cartwheeling back today. He had to go for it, had to take it on stairs a little bit low, you could see. That'll be his two options.
He'll try and hack one out of the ground into the leg side. Now, has he got enough of this? Not quite, because it's an exceptional catch.
From our commentary for Bissett, had Mel Farrell in the back gasping and groaning. She wasn't sure what was going to happen. It looked like it was a big collision. Last minute, Sean Abbott pulls
48.
out.
Can they get to 150? Maybe one shy of it, as it's just going to be a single. A really good final over. Only 3 runs have come off it, and that wicket, which has really been thanks to that Jake Fraser-McGurk catch. And it's a very happy captain, Mitchell Marsh, towards Edinburgh Castle. Plenty of batters getting starts. It's really a very similar scorecard to the first T20 International, even though they made a few runs less.
Adam Zampa toiled away as he always does, but Cameron Green, using that height, goes away with 3 wickets, 3 for 35.
Need 150 to win. Immediately a bit of movement and challenging the inside edge. Mel, great to hear from Will Glenwright there, the ICC General Manager for Development. What a catch! Oh, yes! McMullen! Is there nothing he can't do? Runs, wickets, and now Leaping Salmon catches fittingly.
He is a delight in every way on the cricket field. So close to the ground, he just plucked it.
Scotland and England. Drifts down the leg side, not where you want to bowl to head. You can score both sides of the wicket, and it gets something on it. Might have even been a wee bit of glove, but it runs away.
Swing. Oh.
This one's going to be swung all the way for 4 more. That fan's going to get a touch. Oh, good piece of fielding, sir.
Pardon it?
In the air and just wide of Michael Leask, and McMullen thought he had Australia's captain. T20I game. This goes miles up. George Munsey is the one who's going to have to take it, and take it he does.
In 2 attempts, that is a huge blow for Scotland to strike. George Munsey was never going to drop that, even if he...
Cards like Chris Hull. Edged away and edged away for 4. Not convincing from Marsh, but he will get a boundary to close out the fifth. It's 29 for 2. Mid-on up in the circle, and Mitchell Marsh smashes it, well, miles over his head. Oh, what a big hit this is.
Well, he's middled that one, Lenny. He hasn't middled much, but as soon as that finds the meat of the bat, well, I feel sorry for him.
Another big hit, and Green now getting in the act. That could be a lost ball. This gamble.
Stands up with big long limbs and a lot of power. Just a really clean strike. Oh, short and dispatched with disdain by Marsh. That's the power.
We have not seen any reward from any bowler going short throughout this series while they've gone pace on the ball. Marsh gets himself in a great position. He sits back, rocks back, waking for it.
One's whipped away. And it's going to be 4 as well. And that's going to be another 4 past the diving Watt. Gets underneath this one and throws everything at it. That has gone. As
we watch this again, Mark Watt had to bowl the extra delivery because of that wide. Goes a little bit too full, bowls that one step length that all spinners want to avoid. And Andrew Leddy, his successful start to his international career.
Oh, and he's got him, he's got a wicket, and it's the big one of Marsh. Well, it's been a tough series for Jack Jarvis, but that brings a smile to his face, cleans him.
Again, that line outside off stump, batters trying to drag it on this slow Grange surface to the leg side, not being able to.
Well, he does get this one though, Green. That's gone. It's felt like a little while, but it's another 6 to Green, who's taken up the mantle now.
Attack straight away. Camberley is sitting there waiting for it. Just the swivel, picks it up, clears it to the nets there. Another maximum.
It's the short ball again, isn't it? Well, Safi and Sharif bowling again, and this time first ball dispatch.
Easy. Safian, he's got to go slightly fuller, so he's hit the pocket, keep hitting the pocket, make the batters reach for it from that length.
Brings out the reverse, and it's a mighty one too. Brilliantly played by Green. You could see what Mark Watt was doing.
Just brilliant. Look at that. He identified that he's gone. Well, I'm going to put the protection right in front of the bat. I don't expect with them.
If they had 180 on the board, all of a sudden, as this one's driven down the ground for 4 more, the feather of a finger that Jarvis didn't get on it. Be another T20 I-50, a second for Cameron Green. He's still very early in this format. It's come at a good clip too. He's tall, he's strong, he's powerful, he's a wonderful bowler as well. And now he's added 50 off just 33 deliveries require. Well, what an extraordinary stroke this is. The modern T20 game in a nutshell. He hasn't really hit it here on purpose, but it's, well... This one's been mishit, but it's found the gap between the two fielders. It's going to race away. This goes almost to the heavens. It's gone so far. It's going to be a catching opportunity, and it's held on to. There it is, the just desserts, the just reward.
Top of the stumps there, gets it top of the stumps. When you do that, what happens? The batter is they can't get their hands to the ball. They almost double hit. It goes high into this Edinburgh blue sky. Jack Jarvis settles himself underneath it.
To get into place. As he comes back into the attack, and he's reverse swept away for 4. Really good stroke, 4 more to Australia.
He couldn't transfer forward and get his momentum into the ball. And this is now double pain for Watt. He will be absolutely ticking. He has bowled his heart out as he always does. And then...
How often do you see this? The moments after a drop chance or and there it is. A glorious cover drive to seal the win in some fashion, and an embrace between Hardy and Green, who has been the star of the show today as the second best side in the world in this format. Remember, the 50 over